What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Give y'all a minute to get in here, man. Why does it got to be cold again, man? It was hot as hell all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the cold. Really don't. Especially when it just comes out of nowhere. Like, I don't mind it if I got my jacket or my sweatshirt or a hoodie or something. Like, but when it just come out of nowhere, like right now, and I ain't got my hoodie with me, hell no, bro. This is not cool. It ain't that cold though. It's like chilly, chilly outside, but still, I don't like it. I don't. But how's everybody doing out there today? Hopefully, we can have us a good little live stream real quick. Um, Street ball is always a success with me for me. I told y'all, and then videos already doing numbers. I told you, you know what I'm doing. Like us, the thing folks don't get. Like they said, yeah, I'm on my own business. I'm always working. This is all I do. I love what I do. I don't waste my time with other folks really too much. I don't really be worrying about what they think. Yeah, you can go ahead and wait. You know, I don't really concern myself with other folks' business. I just do me. I repeat, I don't really concern myself with other folks' business. I just do me and do the best I can. You know what I mean? I'm gonna skip the videos out here today too because I just don't even feel like doing it. Well, yeah, I guess I could real quick. Hold on. All right. That was kind of funny yesterday when those people went by. Harold, all right, we should be good. Yeah, then people went by and they were trying to do like the Joker laugh. Like Joker. That was funny. Like that stuff, it don't like it's all good. I think it's funny. It just be catching me off guard. I'd be like, what the hell? You know what I mean? 'Cause I'd be really tripping over that stuff. I'd be tripping because I'm Batman, Joker. But yeah, like it's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. That was funny. You know, the other one that was crazy was the day that remember I was out there and there was like this truck that went by and they had clown masks on. I was like, oh hell no, that was crazy, and it looked real as hell. Like it didn't look fake. It looked super real. So like that's hilarious. You know what I mean? You don't have actual clowns coming out the woodwork, like, and it's probably going to happen. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody's just kind of rolling with it, which, which is just hilarious because we don't have to fake it. Like, you know how they do like the fake skits and stuff where they have like Batman chasing the Joker? We're not faking it. Like, this is really happening. You know what I mean? So sometimes folks be laughing because well, they see me walk in the door somewhere and they just see Batman come through real quick. Like, it's kind of like that. Like, where is he, Joker? You know, but like I said, I don't know, man. You know, I know that these folks feel some type of way about my success. I know they mad jelly, and I mean, nah, I think that God gave me the right advice. I really do. So, respect to you. I thought that was a cool move on your part, you know, because he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to take he didn't have to take the time to do that, and he did. So I think that was God talking to me, saying, you know, stay focused. And he told me straight up, he was like, you can't let them, you know, get to you or bother you. You know, it's true. It is true. As hard as the challenges are, as difficult as they are, it's true. That's what it is. It's a bunch of powerless people. You know, it's really the truth and the way to say it. They're all powerless. They're jelly and they're powerless. You know. But yeah, you know, everybody know me out here now, so like people know what I'm on and what I'm doing, and I'm gonna stay doing what I'm doing. It's just that simple, you know. But very proud of myself today. I thought it was cool. Like I said, I take this stuff seriously with wherever I do. I mean, like I said, we could do a street ball tour all over the country, bro. We could do that. I need funding. That's the other thing. Hold on. That's the other thing too, bro. I was looking at it, right? The total accrued and allotted, that total is at 125 bucks. That's amazing. That's really good because I was at like 119. So 119 to 25, both of them have some change on it. That's about $6 in one day. $6 on here in a day is tremendous. I mean, that's like making $1 million. Literally, I mean, seriously, $6 in a day on this is really good. So that right there shows me a sign of positivity, and I think that's what's going to happen. I think things are going to pick up. You feel me? Um, it's only the 7th, so we doing pretty good. We about right on track, but we need to kick it up a notch. You know, honestly, because I need to get over 50 before the 15th. I don't even know why I'm saying that because, well, that should be our goal anyway. I don't have to because the check's coming in January, man. Here, hold on. I got to take a video. Hold up. I can't stop laughing about this. There's actual clowns coming out the woodwork. Like, people, people really with it and getting behind it. That's hilarious. I mean, it hasn't happened in a while, but it was funny as hell when it did. You know, yeah, but it's a real component, man. I mean, there's actual criminals that do that. Like real talk. There'd be criminals, that you know, are literally looking like that. Like that's the new element that's in this country as well. That's what I'm saying. You have to have a Batman. Well, like I said, it's 100% real and legit. There's no faking with it. Like I said, I just would like to focus on this for a minute if possible, but we'll see. I don't know. Tomorrow I might get back to it, honestly, but we'll see. I mean, the thing is, like, how do I put it? Whatever's doing views and doing numbers kind of matters right now, I mean, it all does numbers, but I don't know. We'll just have to see what I want to do and how I feel too, But like I said, this street ball stuff is where it's at, man. It works. I don't know. I got to get funding for everything so I can get everything going. Like I said, if I could do a street ball tour, that'd be one thing. If I could do the Batman thing, I mean, like, that's my goal really, is to do both. I want to do it all. That's the thing. Like, I got so much that I do and so many little hobbies and stuff. It'd be hard to even keep track of all of them and have time to do all of them. Like, when Christina's here and we have all this money, I'm going to be spending my time having fun with her. I'm going to be with her. And like, that's the thing. Like, I could do street ball tournaments up in New York and, go on missions as Batman as well. But all I know is, I'm never going to stop the Batman thing. I have to do that, but I just would like to do it somewhere else. I'd like to expand, So, I don't know. It just sucks because, like, I don't want to have to put it together myself. I need the money and the funds, but at the same time, like, I'm grateful for everything I got. I'm grateful for where I'm at. I'm grateful for what I'm doing, truly, because I never really had stability, you know what I mean? And like, stability doesn't exist, but I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty stable right now. Like, I'm chilling. I'm all right. You know what I mean? And it's, the best I've been in a while. I'll say that. That's the thing. I look at how far God has taken me. It's all through God. With God, you can't do it alone. And it was really interesting, that video I just put up. Y'all should really look at it because it was saying the truth, and that's God speaking straight to me. He keep telling me, like, that's what I'm saying. He talked through people, everything. Like, that's why I know God is real. I know God is real my whole life, but he just said it right there in that video. It said, "Do you know how many people are invested in watching you fall? Like, people that pray for my downfall every day." Like Biggie Small said, "Pray, pray." That's my theme song. Pray, 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 pray. Right? That's what they pray for. They pray for my downfall. They don't like seeing me shine. They don't like seeing me on top. Feel me? They want to see that, what they don't get to see, and it don't happen. Like, I keep rising with God. That's the thing. There's never nothing no more. It was never a competition. It's easy money. You know what I mean? So when folks come to type, I mean, type all you want. Like I said, my question is, am I talking to you? That's all. Like, y'all really just be talking to talk. Like, who are you talking to? It ain't me. Feel me? Was I talking to you? That's why it'd be so funny to me. Like, what? Right? Done? But yeah, like I said, we're gonna keep on moving forward. We're gonna keep on doing this, and we can pretty much do whatever we want. I'd be doing the same thing no matter where I was at. That's why I wish, like, I wish I could get like a spot out in Florida and do this. But at the same time, I know, like, it's gonna be hard for me. Like, honestly, like, for me, it's hard, bro. Like, I don't want to be far from here right now. I think that's why God is working with me this way, because I don't want to be far from here. You know what I mean? It's hard for me, especially what I go through physically. Like, this is the only place I feel comfortable. Truly. You know what I mean? I would never let nobody mess with that, or take me out of my element or my comfortability that I worked so hard to finally create. Hell no. Ain't nothing going. Real talk, I would never let nobody tell me nothing. You understand? I built this. It took a long time, bro. Real talk. I still got a lot of work to do, but I'm doing it. That's the thing. We over here, we getting on board, baby. Feel me? We getting on board right there. That's court evidence, right? Hold up. Let me make sure I get that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Obvious as it gets, right? It's all good. I'll just do it in a minute. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got folks that powerless, right? And ain't having no influence and no effect. Do you? You feel me? Like I said, there ain't nothing going on but me winning. Feel me? So again, what's up? Exactly. Like I said, I defeated all the witches' covens. I defeated everybody. It's been a wrap. It's been over with. You understand? So, like I said, that's the thing. These folks come on a chat room and act like they someone. Like, what are you talking about? Most powerful being is right here in front of you. Yeah, I'm who's powerful. Y'all ain't on nothing. Can you imagine losing every single time and then running around the internet? Well, what is that? Wow. Unbelievable. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, they're dealing with all their karma. Everything's falling apart for them, but you ain't talking about that, is you? I love it. I love it. Yeah, let me explain something to you. There's no back and forth, nothing going on over here. I'm going to stay winning. Like I said, we will never communicate. Don't say nothing to me. I'm not talking to you. You understand? I only talk to people I agree to talk to, bro. See what I'm saying? That's all they're gonna do is try to be repetitive, right? And it ain't gonna work and it ain't gonna do nothing. Just like even Groovy Jimmy said that. Groovy Jimmy admitted that he was guilty of collusion and conspiracy. Okay. He admitted it. He admitted that he knew they planned and that they plan was to play with my money and stop my money. So that's what I'm saying. It's all in front of everybody. You can't deny this stuff. It's right on camera. He admitted it. And he even told him, he said, and it's not going to work. Of course it's not going to work. I'm going to stay making my money. Feel me? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, this is a 5-star business. Yeah. You just walked into a 5-star upscale business. How are you today? See, we're professional here. When a business, if you walk into a business, whatever energy you on, does that business match that energy? And you're not even on an energy. We just know what you about, which is nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So you just walked into our 5-star luxury upscale business, right? We just unveiled a luxury clothing line on here that everybody can check out. Mm-hmm. Everybody can purchase from, right? I get 100% of that capital. So I own my own clothing line, right? Mind you, and they haven't brought this up. I mean, would you like to talk about reality? Would you like to acknowledge? Because I don't need your acknowledgement. I for sure don't need your validation. I don't need anything from you because you sit on the computer all day worrying about my success. See, the reason they come out like that is because those are the same little fake demons who are praying for my downfall, like I told you, because they know what I'm saying is the truth. Right. Do you know how many people are invested in your downfall and mine? Right. So let me explain this to you. Just like he said, and this is all from that video on the community wall right now. That's God talking. And God said they want to see when you lose faith. I never lose faith. They want to see when you go crazy. Never happen. They want to see when you give up, when you surrender, when you wave the white flag, so to speak. Never. Because I'm with God. See, so now I know that, you were already having a bad day and now it just got a whole lot worse, didn't it? Yeah. Oh, I love it. Because you weren't having a good day. Because, like I said, I mean, all these folks are completely irrelevant. They're seeking relevance and they don't have it. And I mean, it would be a waste of time to talk about any of you because, I mean, there's nothing to talk about. You've got nothing going on. So, like I said, I'll be up in New York, right? New York is mine. I run New York for real. I was the king in New York when I was there. I'll be back up there in New York City. All that, man. Like I said, we don't do no faking and no pretending, bro. Y'all know about me. Yeah, like I said, New York is mine. So I run New York, and y'all claim that you in New York and from New York, and you're not, right? And y'all hide inside all day, and it's gonna be the same thing when I'm up there. Y'all gonna be hiding inside. So that's what I'm saying. Like, Understand who you're talking to. Like, I really run New York. Like, I'm gonna run New York easily. I run New York. I mean, for real talk. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll be playing street ball. We'll be doing different things. I'll be playing street ball up there doing what I do, right? And then, on top of that, I'll be Batman. So I'll be doing missions. I'll be going out at night as Batman. Like up there, it's gonna be, New Orleans too. It's gonna be like a lot of night stuff. I'll be Batman in broad day too sometimes, but a lot at night. Batman moves at night because that's the thing. You can't see me coming. That's the great thing. It's the element of surprise. It's gorilla. You know what? I understand the whole thing, bro. I was born to do this. I'm the game master. Right? And y'all know what kind of games we play, right? Remember, I don't even acknowledge y'all. Y'all have no presence, no star power, no nothing. So what's up? Like I said, all from that same sector, huh? That same rundown sector of dilapidated circumstances where nobody has succeeded and none of them even make digital money. Like I said, you didn't make the team. You don't get to just be around at all the team practices. It don't work like that. You don't get to just show up when you want. But you didn't make the team. You don't get to attend our practice. There you go. That's simple. Sorry, you didn't make the team. I'm 100% for real too. You did not make the team, so you don't get to talk to the team players, which is me. No, sorry. Yeah, just like all of them, just like on any team, right? Any team you try out for, right? Ain't that how it works? You got the ones who disgruntled because, like Ray in Tarpon Springs in Florida, remember? Because he didn't make the team. Man, all of them was wilding. Nate was another one. Nate thought he was tough, right? And Nate was doing the same thing where he talked crazy, and I was like, "What's good?" And he wouldn't do anything. Same thing, back down. Like, "Oh yeah, like what are you talking about?" And Nate was like taller than me or my height, and fast and quick and strong, and like I didn't back down to him. So I ain't never back down to nobody. I was the man in Tarpon Springs. I was their starting point guard, right? All through high school. I've been the man everywhere, right? I went through everything out there. Like I lived in my truck in Tarpon Springs at one point. Like I've seen and witnessed and been through corruption a million times. Like the guy walking today, like he told me, he said, "Don't stop," and he used other words, but he said, "Hold up, oh man, the hell is that? What is that, bruh? That is freaking me out." Hold up. I don't know. I'll be all right. It's probably like a pine cone. I was trying to see if it was one of them little toads or frogs. Um, they're pretty though, the little toads and frogs. Toad time. Do 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 do. Ah, I was listening to that. What is it? Do 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 do. Ha! Do 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 do. That needs to be my theme song every time Batman show up. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. See Batman just show up and start getting busy and getting to it, and the whole time it's all like super hardcore, just do 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 do. Ah, do, 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 do. Anybody know the name of that? That's a track, right? I need to find out the name of that so I can use that. That'd be hilarious. Anybody know? Oh man. But yeah, like I said, that's all it is. It just be disgruntled fans. Like, yeah, you kissing the ring. That's what you doing. Every time you come over here, you kissing the ring, baby. Kiss the ring, baby. You're bowing down. You're bowing down like you've been bowing down forever. Just like your people always bow down. Real talk, all y'all bow down. You imagine these folks talking about, oh, this and that. Oh, he's doing this. You mean because I'm looking to see if there's a spider? Like, that's all I do. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, people ain't got no game. They ain't on nothing. They ain't got nothing for me. And it's that simple. Like I'm supposed to like travel in a straight line all the time. Like I can't using my eyes and look around and talk and do what I want. I'm free, bro. I get to do what I want. That's why I paid cash for everything I own. I know y'all mad. Easy. Boy, stop it. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I'm just saying you could tell a lot of these folks, on what they on, and none of that stuff is real. You understand? Any of y'all could do whatever you want to do. It's getting all documented and it's being taken to Supreme Court. It's a federal lawsuit. I'm guaranteed to win, buddy. All you do is give me more evidence. Y'all silly. And I'm gonna get this documented too in this chat right now. Right before I end the show, I'm gonna get that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's easy money, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got them all where, it just is what it is. It's self-explanatory. You know what I mean? Like, what's up? We're here to talk about what's going on. We're here to talk about reality and the facts. Yeah, exactly. You didn't make the team. Sorry. Try harder next time. Maybe next summer, practice harder. Last I checked, none of these folks or so-called women, they don't even play ball. They're not Batman, that's for sure. Yeah. Bunch of wannabe Catwomans, y'all can't even do that right. None of you. Ridiculous. Yeah, so they're all obsessed. So yeah, like I said, well, okay, well then talk the way that you are. Your presence is, oh, I'm a huge fan of Tyree. Right. Yeah, y'all in love with me, bro. Just come out and say it. It's okay. It's okay to be in love with your boy. I got a girl, I got Christina, but I know y'all in love with me. Y'all claim that this and that and oh blah blah blah. Yeah, you in love with your boy. That's what that is. Real talk. Not joking, you in love with your boy. You know what I mean? Like, look at me. I'm so beautiful. I can see why you in love with me. Oh, y'all. All of them. They didn't teach you there's a way to approach men. There's a way to approach people. You don't just start popping up everywhere and, oh yeah, oh, I'm over here. Oh, yeah, I'm talking some way. Quack. Like, what is that? Like I said, like no, it don't work like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, we're gonna stay moving forward, man. We got them all in their feelings. They all super jelly, and that's about it. You need some peanut butter for your jelly. But yeah, the street ball thing worked last time. The street ball tour was a success. Remember, we went to Minneapolis and did it. We did it all over Texas. We did it in Austin. We did it down here. Where else? There was some other spots, wasn't there? Well, yeah, we did it in Green Bay too. So we already got a couple of destinations that we've done the street ball tour at a little bit. So we could do this anywhere. And it's all pickup games, man. That's the thing. It's not like a set arena because then it won't be run right because you'll get all these narcs. You know what I mean? And that fake energy. No, I just play pickup. I play street ball games for real, and you'll get to see every time me shine on camera. That's what I do. I'll prove I'm the best anywhere. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, we could do a whole street ball circuit, Christina and I, and go all over the country. And then, like I said, I could play in a summer league or something in Rucker Park and have the jerseys and everything. We do that for fun. You feel me? I could do all that type of stuff. And then go out and be Batman in the street at night or whatever. You feel me? Like, I would love to have that experience. I'm not, see, this is the thing. A lot of y'all are afraid to fail. Like, I wouldn't care if I lost every game. I really wouldn't. Like, just to have the experience to say, and I know I won't because I'm really talented, but I'm just saying, they might really have some players up there. I don't know. I played in New York before. It wasn't no problem, but I'm just saying, there's some people who can really jump. There's some people who can really play. Like I said, I'm really the best point guard in the world. So, I mean, it ain't going to matter, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just hypothetically, right? Because we know I'm going to win, but I'm just saying, like, my team doesn't always win. I'm sure I won't always win. I don't know. But, my point is, even then, let's say I lost every game, I'd still want to do it for the experience. You could play in a summer league and we got money and we could do what we want. And I get to play in a summer league in Rucker Park while I have Christina with me and we're happy as hell doing what we want to do. Are you serious? Like, I'm not going to lie. I'd be kind of nervous about it because I never done it like that. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Just to have the experience. Like, that's what life's about. Like, do things that you're scared to do. Do things that you're afraid to do. Do things that you've never done before. Like, I go to Rucker Park and I already know, like, the whole building going to be like, whoa, who's that? You know what I mean? So I know I can shine on the court. So why would I not do that? And I would try to take it really seriously. Like, everything would be, well, it's going to be about Christina, number one. But, as far as basketball and what I'm focusing on, like, I would really take it seriously and be serious. I would try to train. I'd try to go If they had practices, I go to the practice. Like I would try to really, like that would be everything. Like I would focus on it. You know what I mean? And Christina would back me up and support me in that and anything I do. I know that's the whole point. I got me a good woman. You know what I mean? So yeah, these folks jelly. They jelly in my relationship. They jelly of everything. Jelly in my life. They want to walk in my shoes. Literally, I just got brand new Vans. You see, they work today. Yeah, they all right. Just got to get used to them. I mean, basketball shoes be better, like Jordans. Let me look at the total real quick so I can tell you where I'm at. Mine, mine. Here we go again. Now it's just sitting there. How does the phone do this? I mean, what are you doing? Hold on. It's literally just sitting there. All that stuff, you already know what it is. All right, hold on. All right. So yeah, no, we good money, bro. I'm at like $411 total, right? Like to my name, right, in total. So like I said, we doing pretty good. You know what I mean? Like we already up over 125 bucks, and we gonna build that check, and I'm gonna get it in January 21st through 26th. The phone bill's paid for right now until the 5th of next month, so we got like a whole month. You know what I mean? What's up, Ace? How you doing, Ace in the building, baby? So yeah, like we looking pretty good, bro. We looking all right. Like I said, I need to get some donations though. I need some crowd support. That's the thing. We got to get all the super chats we can, all the Cash Apps, Venmos, PayPal's. Y'all got to start donating, bro. That's the only way I can do this. I got to pay this phone bill every month. Like y'all gonna have me again where I'm not gonna be able to pay it. Like I'm not gonna keep wasting my money and keep declining when I should be increasing and winning. You know what I mean? Real talk. And I love to have my phone on, like So come on, bro. I'm happy right now. I'm grateful to God, seriously, for the position that He's put me in. All credit and glory to God. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. I'm being built. This is all about me and my future, and I'm being built, and He's preparing me for my new life and my future and everything coming. So it's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I mean? So like I said, I got my ID, right? I got everything I need almost for the most part. I think there's like one more thing that I got to get when I can, and I'm not even worried about that down here. You know what I mean? ID is all I was supposed to need. That's what I was told. So other than that, I mean, the rest of it, we could do that up north or something. But I hope Christina gets here soon, man. I'm ready to go. Like real talk, I'm ready to go and start new and be comfortable and us have dough and the money we need, and she deserves it. I deserve it. We deserve it. So that's all I'm waiting for. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, just like I told you, like that video on the wall, that's what it's all about, man. These people want you to lose faith. I would never lose faith. God got me. Just because things don't work out the way I want them to, sometimes that don't mean I give up faith. I always got faith in God. You know what I mean? That's what these folks don't get, and that's what it's about. Like I feel like it's all a test of my faith. I feel like all this has been a test of my faith, and I stayed true to God the entire time. Always proclaim God. Always give all credit and glory to God. I glorify God because God is something to be glorified for real. You know what I mean? So nah, God is in control. You know what I mean? I'm always going to be a man of God. So like I said, that's why, I mean, all my thing is if I don't communicate with you, why are you talking to me? That's all. You know what I mean? Like that's my thing. Like this is a public platform. Yeah. I mean, and like, am I talking to you? Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like folks is upset because they didn't make the team. I mean, that's not my problem, bro. Like I said, practice harder. I don't know. Try harder. But yeah, like I said, I'm about to hop off here, man, real quick. But yeah, like I told you, bro, we good money. Like I said, the street ball thing is gonna work. And like I said, yeah, we could do a full street ball tour at some point. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta make the money. I can do the Batman thing, I could do the street ball, I could do all sorts of things. I could literally do like y'all don't even understand, bro. How many options are available here? I could do the street ball one day, then I could get some rest and go do a Batman mission, which is probably how I'm gonna do it. Like I'm really Batman. So like that's the whole thing. Like you don't think it's gonna spread and be a big deal when we get up to New York and all that, man. These folks is mad because I did it so perfect. That's why they all in their feelings because they like, how the hell did he do that? It's like the Joker video said today. It's all divine confirmation directly from God. Like I told you, it said they like, what the hell? Like, how does he just have blessings everywhere he goes and everything he does. You understand? Because I'm the son of God. Anything I touch turns to gold. Feel me? So, like I said, my business looks pristine, baby. I don't know what you're talking about or feeling, but my business is made of gold right now. Everything I touch turned to gold. Like straight up, this business is running perfectly. Everything is on point. We're doing great and we're doing fantastic. I'm getting numbers every day. I know these folks and their feelings. You know what I mean? Rob Rack said it today. He admitted what he on and trying to do on the internet, right? And you think we weren't aware of that the whole time, right? You ain't here to make no money, cuzzy. Just like you ain't from the street and you ain't real at all, right? You super soft. You got on here to do what you just said. You're not on here to have a conversation. You're not in here on here to acknowledge reality, and you ain't on here to make money. And you ain't made a dime in the past. I don't even know how many years. You know what I mean? Like I said, I mean it is what it is. All the red triangles. I mean, we already know that. All of them. I mean, like I said, some of them, like Groovy Jimmy, already said and admitted out their own mouth that they on the FBI watch list. So they looking at federal indictments all across the board. So they got to worry about that. Y'all got huge problems to worry about. Don't worry about me. Worry about, the boat that you're in. Worry about what you created for yourself with your own actions. You feel me? Real talk. Cats need to understand this is Boss's kingdom, the gold, the palace, the women and the cars. And yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But like I said, I mean, I have Christina, man. I'm gonna always be loyal and faithful. I have Christina. Over here, we just, we have fun and we talk and we entertain. We talk about everything, you know what I mean? But I don't be entertaining nobody on here ever. You know what I mean? Like I said, no, I just want to build a community of people who support me and support me financially. That's all I'm concerned with online. You know what I mean? Other than that, it is what it is. But Christina and I are perfect. She's healing. She's dealing with what she's dealing with. She's been going through a lot. She's going to be okay. She's doing better already. She told me. So I'm very proud of her and very happy. You know what I mean? So we just wait patiently. You don't know. Maybe she's just going to show up. I have no idea, bro. You know what I mean? She said she's getting finished up, finishing negotiating. She's going to finish and come directly to me. You know what I mean? So, and then what? And then we're going to rub it all in and laugh all the way to the bank and be good. And that's the thing, like regardless, bro, God has given me the ability and strength to do so much, to do the impossible. I mean, I couldn't be more thankful, bro. You know what I mean? Like real talk. So, like I said, I think that's why it's so funny because all y'all in your feelings because I have Christina and I have someone who loves me and I love them and I've always been for her there for her every step of the way and she's been there for me every step of the way. You know what I mean? As much as she can. So I mean, like I said, people gonna be in their feelings. I mean, that's not my concern. You know what I mean? Like I said, I changed the definition of success. I rewrote it. You know what I mean? I defeated everybody and everything. I made a real stand. So like I said, we gonna celebrate now and live life and have fun. We don't gotta, always be on the Batman thing. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna have fun and be normal folks too. So you know, I deserve that. Just like my father told me, he said, if anybody deserves it, it's you. That's the truth. Somebody else said it here. They said, you deserve it. Thank you. Everybody can see I deserve it. I deserve it all. You know what I mean? Um, oh, 100%, man. Christina is Catwoman. I keep telling you all this. You know what I mean? Why do you think they make control accounts and stuff and wasting their time? Because they know Christina's Catwoman. I mean, how do you think she's been through all she's been through? I mean, she's amazing. I mean, you know what I mean? She's the strongest person I've ever met. You know what I mean? With everything she's told me. So I mean, yeah. Oh, she's definitely Catwoman. She's Catwoman. I'm Batman, and it's gonna be a love like you've never seen. So why don't we just be patient and let it unfold? All these people want to speak on matters that have nothing to do with them. They know nothing about. Can you imagine getting online fake talking because you jelly of someone and worried about their blessings? That's crazy. Like if you ain't learned by now, every time that you talk like that and feel that way, God gonna bless me more. You understand? So yeah, like I said, nah, we over 125 bucks, bro, for that next check. You know what I mean? That check is coming January 21st to 26th. So we got all this month to run it up. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Like we trying to get that check to at least 200. So let's push. Let's try to do this. Let's get that check up over $200. You know what I'm saying? Let's get over 50 before the 15th. Let's stick with this and let's make it happen. Let's do it as a collaborative effort too. Let's get all my audience to interact and super chat. And that's my thing. Like you notice how all they support is fake. They want to super chat and donate for 5 seconds, but then I find out that they all against me. When are we gonna have some real fans? That's why when I tell y'all nobody supported me or did a thing for me, I'm for real. The person, you know who did everything for me? Christina and God. That's who. You know what I mean? Like God made it all happen for me. So that's what I'm saying. God going to pull me out of this too and make it all happen for me again. I'm very content and satisfied. I'm happy with my life. I'm happy in life, period. I've been happy my whole life. You know, I couldn't be more grateful, man. You feel me? It's just me. I don't say it much because you don't need to say it. So that's the thing. These people, you too big on the talking, man. Talk is cheap, bro. You know what I mean? You can't speak for no one else and you can't tell nobody else how they feel, bro. I tell you one time and you keep it moving. You know what I mean? I've told you that for years. You know what I mean? So what's up? You hear me perfectly clear. Right. Like I said, they waste their time. You know what I mean? So let them keep wasting their time while we cherish our time and use our time because it's precious and we utilize it and we make money out of it. You feel me? So yeah, like I said, this is going to be like a whole street ball tour again. I'm starting again. And it's going to be a success just like the last one was. Like y'all can go watch the videos, bro. They all over the channel. It was a complete success. Any street ball tour I launch is always a success. And I shine and I look amazing in it. You know what I mean? So, and this time, like, we had a whole nother level where, you know, we can really get paid for this. That's the thing. Like, now I really am making a little bit of dough getting paid to play ball. So it's different because back then I don't think I was. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Christina's amazing. You know what I mean? So, like I said, we're gonna keep on moving forward. Thank you, Ace. I appreciate it. And you know, that's it. I'll talk to y'all in a minute, man. We'll see if I go live a little later or something. You know, everybody be real, keep it real. Like I said, you know, like I said, just tell everybody about it, man. Word spreads. This business carries through word of mouth, and you know what I mean? Like I said, I want to really entertain people. I want to give people something to watch. And I'm working. So that's the thing. I ain't got no time for no funny business. Whatever people on, whatever they say to me, no problem, brother. And sister, however you feel, man. You know, I'm a man of God. You know what I mean? You feel however you want. That's perfectly fine. If you jelly, be jelly. But me, I got a job to do now. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and continue doing my job. You feel me? And that's it. And they can't mess with it. And they upset and they in their feelings. You know what I mean? Stay triggered, stay pressed. Easy money. I told you, it's easy for me, bro. Right? You know why? Because I'm who run it all. I'm the architect of reality, Batman. All right, I'll talk to y'all in a minute, man. Easy money. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.